Oh, hey there. Hi, I'm Radiance, and welcome to my channel. I'm just over here, sipping my water, minding my business. But, seriously, I really believe that everything is possible. But you have to be the one to make it possible. Simple, right? So, I want to remind you that you actually get to have the life you want. Yeah, you get to have what you want. It's okay to get what you want. But here's the thing. Oftentimes, I'll say me, I'll speak for myself. Oftentimes, I haven't gotten what I want for several reasons. I haven't gotten what I wanted because I really didn't believe I deserved it. Now, I don't know if anybody outrightly says that they don't deserve certain things, but oftentimes I know I fell in that trap of like saying I wanted something, feeling like I wanted something, but deep inside myself I didn't believe that I was worthy of it, right? So check yourself, like really search yourself. Is there something that you don't have because deep down you don't believe that you deserve it or that you're worthy of it? Well, if that's the case, I'm here to remind you that you are deserving, you are more than worthy of getting that what it is that you want. Okay? So let's deal with that. What else? I haven't gotten what I wanted because I didn't do the work. I didn't. That's like saying you really want a good job, right? And I say good job because people don't always want a job. You want a good job, right? You really want a good job, but you haven't even put in the application to apply for that job. Yeah, I know that sounds like really simple and trivial, but that's a part of the work. You have to first apply for that job if you're going to even be considered for it, right? That's one. Here's the other part. Let's say you've gone ahead and taken that step, applied for it, right? What about, we're going to go back to the belief system again. What if in fear, because that's what it is, right? In fear, you're like, or uncertainty, I'm going to call it what it is, but you put it in, but you really like, oh, no, I'm not good enough for that job. I can't, Or better yet, you say you're not qualified for the job. They wouldn't take me. They want someone. Well, then you've canceled it out already. You've done yourself a disservice by even thinking that way. And I'm here to tell you, I've done it. So I own that. I've done it. But I'm also here to remind you that to cancel that. Throw that crap out. That doesn't do you any service. That doesn't help you, right? Go confidently in that direction of your dreams. And if you're going to apply for something, then apply for it knowing that, you know what, I am qualified. The other side of doing the work is sometimes we do apply for stuff, and I'm not saying that you can't get something and not be immensely qualified. Meaning, I myself have gotten in positions and places where I may not have had the actual like school knowledge because I didn't finish college, but I had the experience, so that got me in the door. Hell, I've had times when I've had experiences where I haven't had a ton of experience in a situation, or a ton of book or let's say school knowledge, but I had passion and drive and personality, and because I showed up with such confidence and belief in myself, I was able to get in the door. The other part of it is, let's say you have all that, right? And I'm talking about, let's say you have the education and you even have some experience, but you haven't done your homework on this actual company that you say you want to work for, or this person you want to work with. Well, that may also cancel you out, maybe, not always, because you come before that person and let's say you're interviewing with a bunch of people and you're the one person that knows nothing about the CEO of the company. You know nothing about the CEO of the company. You know nothing about the mission of the company. You know nothing about the purpose and intention of the company. You know nothing about what they do in the community. Then guess what? That means you also haven't done your homework, because while you may be experienced and had some experience and have some schooling behind it, you know nothing about this company or culture that you say you want to be a part of, right? So it's important to do the work in all those aspects. Those are just some examples of, maybe why those things don't happen. It's important to do the work. And based on the circumstance, I say do the work and then still show up confidently as yourself. And either way, you win. Either way, you win, right? Let's see. Why else have I not gotten what I wanted? Because I wasn't clear. I wasn't clear, right? I've had several times in my life when I have, and this is kind of something that I think is a strength for me, but sometimes it's also gotten in my way, where I've had 1,000,001 ideas. I'm a creative, right? I'm the kind of creative that has literally ideas that come to me on a consistent basis. I remember like 3 or 4 years ago, I was sitting in a building, and it was owned by one of my mentors. And I was around other creatives, but I was just sitting there. I don't know if I was waiting for my mentor, but I was sitting there, and I started getting on my phone and getting online, and I came across this woman who actually I believe is on YouTube still. Her name is Karina Garcia, and she was like the queen of slime or something like that. And I got into this like fascination with slime. Yes, real talk, that happened to me. To the point where I started watching like slime videos, talking about like people playing with slime and creation videos. And I got into like every single day, or sometimes every night before I went to sleep, I'd watch all these slime videos. Now, truth is, I still enjoy the videos. I just haven't sat down and watched them in a while. But I was so fascinated that I was like, you know what? This is great. People actually play with slime. People actually have a business around this. Oh my goodness, I could do that. And I literally went and I bought some glue. I bought some like accessories. I started bookmarking videos and taking pictures of videos. I started coming up with creative ideas for slime names and what would be in them. And I even made 1 or 2 slimes, and then I stopped. Yeah, I stopped. So that's something that I've still worked through, but I have also worked through and on, which is why I'm here today. So while no, I didn't do a slime business, I still feel like I had success, because what happened was I realized that although it was a great business idea, it wasn't something that I felt so passionate about that I had to do it. And what was happening at the time was I honestly was I was in a space of life where I really was like not in the best financial state. And I was trying to figure out business ideas. How can I make money? How can I make money? How can I make money? Make money. Make money, make money, make money. That's where I was. But guess what? As much as I had all these great ideas, I didn't have the execution to go with it. But I also didn't have execution fully behind anything, because I wasn't fully clear. I was just throwing stuff against the wall or just piling all these ideas down. And, like most creatives, I was like, yeah, I can do that. But I did not have clarity, and I was not clear, right? I wasn't clear. So I wasn't able to really get financial success yet, or to even get business success, because I was not clear. On top of not being clear, I was trying to do so many things. Now, I'm not here to tell you that you can't do multiple things. I do multiple things, right? But I had to take the time to really invest and also like put time and energy into one thing at a time, right? And that's also what's made me successful. Being able to actually focus, sometimes on just one thing at a time, or 1 or 2 things, not 10, right? Because I really want to at times, but it's not feasible at all times, because it's only one me. And even though there's 24 hours in a day, it was just making me, confused. So I didn't get what I wanted in those aspects because I wasn't clear. So how do you get what you want? Get clear, right? Get super, super, super clear. And sometimes in gaining clarity, we actually have to do, right? So what I would, remind you or encourage you to do is to take those things off paper, because I'm great at writing things down. Sometimes I used to write things down and not do them, right? Take those things out of here and off paper and do them. Try them, right? Maybe instead of going all out, and I didn't go all out, but instead of going all out and buying all these things, maybe invest a little bit of something, like a little bit of something, and try it out and see where it goes. And if it continues to inspire, continue to invest in it. If not, then you can stop before you've actually, I wouldn't say waste, but before you've invested a lot of time and energy to something you're not going to do anyway, coming from experience. So get really clear, but take action. Take action, and in taking action and doing, that should help you and will help you gain some more clarity, right? So that's how you get more of what you want, or you get what you want, right? You get more of what you want by believing that you deserve it. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. You deserve it. You're made for it. You're created for it. This is for you. So go after what you want, right? And the other thing is also in preparation. Now, what does that look like, right? I don't know what that looks like for you. But if in the case of a job, be prepared. Could be reading some books, could be getting some more education, some continuing classes, even in doing research on that which and who you want to work with and for, right? So preparation, that's also in doing, right? But do the preparation to get yourself to where you maybe want and need to be, to then align with that what it is you desire and you want. So you can absolutely get what you want. It is okay to get what you want. But I also want to remind you that in being okay and getting what you want, you also have to do something else. And that is not just believe, but that is to take the limits off of it. Don't put a limitation on those things. Sometimes we can psych ourselves out, right? And this is a part of belief, by putting limits on it. So let's say you want to have a high earning, and actually I'm gonna use myself as a perfect example. Let's say, you want to get a high paying job. At one point, I went through wanting to, in a part of my career, I wanted to get a 6-figure job, right? And I only saw that at the time by working with one family, because I work with families. And the interesting part was I went on interview after interview. I had recommendations from other people in my industry, and nothing ever came to fruition. And then when I began to really search myself and look at what it is I liked about what I did and what it is I didn't, I made some changes. And I pivoted. Now, I stayed in the same career path, right? But I pivoted into another part of it. And in doing that, I went from having a desire to work for just one family or having one client, so to speak, and changing it to having to work with several families over a shorter period of time, and having multiple clients over the course of a year, and having multiple contracts, right? So guess what? When I actually looked at that vision for myself, it enabled me to do a couple things. It enabled me to still be able to go towards and actualize and realize my financial goal of 6-figure business or 6-figure income. And it also gave me what else? It gave me one of my core values, which I mentioned in the previous video, which was freedom, right? It's actually enabling me this year to pick specific contracts. And then at the end of this year, I'll be able to actually just take some time off to spend with my family, do whatever I want, right? And so that's one of my values. I want freedom, and family is important to me. And so I say this to say that, giving yourself the permission to say it's okay and taking the limits, and not just limits, but sometimes we have these limits and we have these defined in a box cookie cutter, got to color inside the lines. No, freaking take the limits off, color outside the lines, go higher, go more, or maybe go west instead of going east, right? Look at it differently belief, match it up with your belief that you can get what you want, that it's okay to get what you want, that you deserve to get what you want, right? Take the limits off, and guess what? The sky is not the freaking limit, right? You can go above that. You can go into space if that's what you want. So, I said to say that it is okay to get what you want. It's okay to get what you want. You absolutely deserve and are made for what you want. You're created for what you want. You deserve to get what you want, and believe you can have and will have what it is you want. So I hope this video was inspiring and helpful. If so, please give it a thumbs up, like it, share it with a friend. And if you want more content like this, more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. Also leave me a comment and let me know like what it is that you want. What do you deserve, right? Like right now, what do you deserve today? Share it with me, right? And, you know, tag it with, I believe I deserve, right? Because you do deserve. And also, besides subscribing to the channel, please click the link in my bio. Come on over, join my free VIP group. It's absolutely free, right? All I want is your presence, your energy. Come on over to the community and come share more life, more love, more inspiration, and more ways where we can continue to get absolutely everything that we want right now. So thank you for joining me. And until we meet again, you have an awesome one.